Hey guys, it's your boy edcgunner, and today I'm gonna show you this lovely vintage Omega Geneve. It's a 613 moment, and besides showing that, I'm gonna talk a little about how I buy vintage watches and what to look for when you buy vintage watches. I absolutely love this one. It's just beautiful, and that's the first thing when you buy a watch, any watch, especially vintage watch, is make sure to buy something that you will like, that you will enjoy wearing, and that whenever you look at it, it will put a little smile on your face. This is a Omega 613 caliber, and 613 caliber went out in 1968. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that's it. So this is a basically late 60s Omega. It's a variation of 601 movement, and this is 613. Basically has a date with a quick set function, and you quick set it by pulling out the crown. You just pull out, return, pull out, return. Anyways, just gonna show you maybe. See, it's 19, and you pull it out, it's 20, and you pull it out again, it's 21 first. That's how you do it. It's a bit crude, but better than no quick set date. Definitely, trust me. Ideally, I would got a no date watch, vintage watch, because I don't really enjoy setting the date, even though it has a quick set date, which is a plus. But ideally, I prefer my dress watches without a date window. But it is what it is. Ideally, when you want to buy a vintage watch, special Omega, and vintage Omegas are popular and special because there is no too many out there well-known luxury high-end watch brands that are available and can be bought for around $200 or sometimes less if you're lucky. But again, that all depends on the condition, and condition is everything, and especially when you're buying this kind of watches, the old ones, and this is just beautiful and it's a great condition. So I got it. I had a similar case, the same case style, vintage Tissot PR 516, and I absolutely loved that watch, and this is just same one, and I just knew it's gonna be beautiful and it's gonna be a looker. And the other day I was riding, I was in a bus, and it was kind of boring, and I kept staring for 15 minutes, and this watch is beautiful. And if you have dress watches, you definitely know what I'm talking about, because dress watches are more nicer and more beautiful in person than on camera pictures. So when you buy vintage watches, most of the time, chances are you're gonna buy it on eBay or some other online source. That's what it is. That's how the world is nowadays. So you wanna check out, but it gives you advantage, so you can do your research. You can Google the particular model, Omega case style, reference style, which you will usually find on the case back, but from the inside. If it does something from the outside, except for waterproof or Omega or something like that, it's a giveaway that it's not original. So originality is the key, and the value. I'm not just talking about fake Omega, because there are fake vintage Omegas, and they usually have a word anti-magnetic spelled on their dial. So that's a giveaway that it's not original, because Omega never put anti-magnetic on its dial. I call it Omega. Omega is probably more appropriate, but I just got used to calling it Omega in English language, so either way it's alright, it can be understood. So you wanna see the movement. You want to see the movement pictures and compare the pictures, see if this correct movement, does it have all the necessary parts, springs, because some of these watches are parts are hard to get off. Biggest, most important thing on the watch except movement, and it works, but you can always fix movement and repair it, and it's any decent watchmaker will do it to you. Do it for you in a day. When I got this one, I took it straight to the watchmaker and I had lunch and coffee, and it was done basically. But you want to check if it's the correct movement. But the next important thing on the watch is dial, and dial is the basically 90% of the watch is a dial. You look at it, you see it, you admire it, it tells the time, it's beautiful. So you wanna buy a watch which has a perfect dial. It may have some patina on it, it may have something, but you want to avoid generally water damage, rusts, scratches, and stuff like that. Mine is not 100% perfect, but it's wonderful to look at. And at the time when I was hunting for a bargain Omega for a long time, but with the popularity it's hard to find a bargain one, so I settled for the ones which is in the nicest condition, and I liked it. I saw this one and I loved it, but at the same time when I saw this one I got around and this exact same but in a steel case, and the steel case is preferred and advised. I advise you to get a steel case Omega if you can, but my steel case Omega had some issues, so I opted against it and I got this one. First of all, steel case one which I found was from a watch dealer, and it didn't have a nice dial. The dial had some scratches and a bit of water damage, not too much, but it bugged me and I didn't like it. And I did some research and I saw the numerous places that Swiss made between down here which says Swiss made, it has too much gap in between that, so lots of people are claiming that's not the original dial. So later on I asked the guy, because I know him from before, and he said to me that it's not original dial, and he's basically a watch dealer and millions of watches. And this one I found from a guy who has a couple of different other stuff, and just this one vintage Omega. So with those kind of guys, it is the biggest probability that you will find a original watch from someone's grandpa or something he found on a drawer or an attic or somewhere place like that. So that's important. So you want to keep your dial in nice clean position. Next thing is that case. Preferred one is the stainless steel case, just because it's durable and this gold plating will wear off if you wear it. But if you gotta have to buy a gold plated one, then make sure you got the one which does not have wear on it. So try to find the best one with not lots of wear, and I'm not gonna wear this every day, so basically it doesn't matter. I tend to make this my dress watch, so it's not an issue, and it just looks 5 times better than the steel version of this one. Also, but generally stainless steel case is preferred. Also crown, you want to have a signed crown, and if it has a wear on it, that's usual indicator that it's original one. Original glass on Omega has a logo inside of the glass. You usually cannot see it with the naked eye, but if you look nicer under different angles you will find it there, and that's original Omega glass. But that's not too much of an issue. The key thing is the dial, case, movement. If you want to get those things right, and also the most important thing is that you're gonna love the watch. You need to love the watch. Wearing, if you are maybe buying it to resell it to make some money on it. I'm a bit of a mini watch dealer. I trade lower end watches so I could buy next watches, next another one. And from my experience and experience of lots of other people, you don't want to buy watches that you don't like and you don't enjoy, because they're you're not gonna make too much money flipping watches, and it may happen that you are stuck with a watch. You cannot sell it except for a loss, so you don't want to be stuck with some ugly ass watch. All in all, that would be it. Those are some of my pointers. I'm not too much of an expert on Omega watches, but I just love this one and just want to share the story and just show you a bit of a review. It's a beautiful moment, workhorse of a moment. Has a 613 caliber, manual wind, and it has really decent power reserves as well. So that would be it. I'm a DC gunner, and thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it, learned something. If you have something to say, feel free to comment anything. Teach me. I enjoy communicating with all of you, so that's the best part of this. So thank you once again for watching, and see you guys soon.